added him the role. He texts me, and when I'm about to pull my pants up, this crossing this into my stall.
What the flip? Are you a weirdo?
Hi guys, your girl Pal, and today I'm back with another video.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Y'all see how I get my head every day.
Okay, on today's video we'll be doing something a little bit different. Not today, we're not doing no vlog. We're not doing no waking alive. Different. So as we all know, Reddit is a crazy place. I feel like everyone should know that Reddit is a crazy place. So today I'm going to be reading a bit like the most busier stories already. So someone asked, what's something so bizarre? Why was it busier?
A mí no hablo inglés, no español.
Oh my gosh. Something so bizarre and unusual that happens to you that you do not share it with many people. I'll read the first one, you read. Okay, the first one is, I used to live alone in a small 600 square foot apartment. And one night before bed, I was sitting on the couch, texting and playing around on my phone. It was getting late, so I got up, went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and went into the bedroom. Put on my pajamas, I got into bed. I realized I didn't have my phone, so I checked both the living room and the bathroom, couldn't find it. I then spent over an hour searching for it, and still couldn't find it. Finally, I used my computer Gmail account to call my number and then track down to the ringing, only to find my phone wrapped in a plastic grocery bag.
What the flip?
Under a pile of shoes in my closet. What? To this day, I have absolutely no idea how it got there. It creeps me out, and I don't even like to think about it.
Okay, that's not weird.
Brother, I used to, Massive, I think.
I was at my house. No.
Massive, wrapped in the plastic.
No, not even under the chair or under the shoe.
Under the shoe rack.
It's wrapped. I'm leaving the house.
I'll just come back and say, I'm ending this contract. Because the fact that how you like even after that, how will you even live in that house? I'll feel like I'm living with a ghost or something.
I'll be feeling like someone's watching me inside.
Because I will be wrapped in a plastic under a shoe.
Under a shoe.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bathroom, I say fair enough, but under a shoe, crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. When did it happen when I was living abroad? Went to dinner and clubbing with a girlfriend for my birthday. It was the 90s and I was in Morticia mood, slinky black silk dress. During dinner, I dropped salt, so I had to change off to club. Around 4 a.m., we staggered home, and on the way, two guys tried to mug us. My friend, 115 pounds of her, lost her shit and swam up one guy, screaming her head off and pounding on him. She beat his nose. I started laughing like a crazy woman. I swung my bag at the other guy. He took off and tried to stab me a couple of times. Here's the first weird thing. Instead of the tissue tin silk dress, I had changed into leather pants and had a heavy corset with lots of metals, including the ribs. So all I ended up was with some cuts on my arm instead of the holes he tried to put in my chest. Anyways, a couple of big guys heard the scream and chased off the muggers. Cops came, EMTs came. We got back to my place around dawn, still pretty wasted, and fell into bed. Now is where it really gets weird. A couple of hours later, I sit straight up in bed, convinced I heard my sisters say my name. I go back to sleep. A few hours later, the phone rings, and even before I touch it, I knew it's someone's phone ring. I knew it was someone calling me that something bad happened to my sister. Which it was. She had died the previous evening while clubbing with her friends. Later, we figured out that if you change the time zone, she died the same time I was getting stabbed.
What the flip?
Only reason my parents didn't get too often phone calls on the same night because I dropped food on my clothes. The fact that this, like, she died in the club with her friends.
Same time she was getting stabbed. It's
The
crazy.
fact that she went to just go change her. Like, she said she would have died, but she had to, like, the clothes what she was wearing was quite, like, what saved her. So she went to...
Damn.
Nah, that's traumatizing. What in the...
That's...
What? Okay, next one. I don't share this event due to the nature of it. I just never wanted to be associated with someone like this. In the town next to where I live, about 15 years ago or so, a man in town went to the police because he found a videotape, and after watching it, he discovered it was a home video of a man raping a little girl. In the Megan law is going on.
Why are you recording? Okay, raping a little girl is really bad. Recording yourself doing it. Okay.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh.
How do you watch that?
Oh, that's no. The police, of course, did not show the video to the public, thankfully, but they were able to post photo of the videos guy's face on the news. Hoping the public could find him. I was watching the news with my mom at home, and as soon as they showed pictures of the man's face, we both did that. Put your hands in your mouth in surprise motion.
I think it's a dad.
We looked at each other, and my mom asked me where we knew him from. Oh, he's not the dad.
Okay.
I couldn't put my finger on it, but the feeling of knowing him from somewhere was overwhelming for both of us. We are both sure we knew his face, but we only talked about it amongst ourselves because we didn't want to bring it up to anybody that we should have, that we known a child rapist. Okay, we talk about this guy several times, but just with each other, trying to figure out where the hell he was from, but we never figured it out. The good news is he was caught by police days later, and we still have not figured out where we knew him. We went super social, but I felt the sensation of knowing this come back deep in my spine. Maybe it could be someone maybe you just saw at the mall or something. But
That's fair enough.
That is an
but that's nasty behavior.
Why
are you recording that?
And you recorded it?
Are you not ashamed? Are you not embarrassed?
That's crazy.
Ew.
Oh god, that is nasty.
No.
Okay, another one. 10 years ago, I took over my parents' farm after they had passed away. I moved into the house I was raised in. I remember my mom being a child of depression, wouldn't buy Kleenex, thinking they were an extravagance. Whenever she needed to blow her nose, fix her lipstick, etc., she would tear one of the sheets of the toilet paper roll, use that, then drop it into the toilet. It was something I saw often as a child. After I had been in the house for a year and spent a lot of time painting it, modernizing it, I started finding single sheets of toilet paper in the toilet. Oh, wait, what? It's not something I do and I live alone. It's just an occasion thing. I figured mom was stopping to check on things. The only person I told this to is the woman I'm seeing and my sister. They have both seen the sheets.
What?
So that means it's like his mom's ghost or what?
I think it's her mom's ghost.
It's his mom's ghost that comes to drop.
That's the big
And you didn't move out.
Bro, why are you no offense, no racist shit, but that person's there for white. That person's there because if it was me,
I would have gotten my black
like me,
out of
I would have taken
house.
myself away. Flip that family house, bro. I'm away.
Like, and you know it's not you. You just think.
And you're still staying there. Talking about some, I don't tell nobody. Bro, go to the pastor. Go and pray. Listen, talking about some.
Okay, another one. When I was 6 years old, I had a nightmare. Me and my grandfather were having tea at a run-down train station. It still was darker as tar, and mine was clear as water. Again, in my nightmare, I asked my grandfather why we were at the train station and having tea. He said that his time was up, so he had to go. Afterwards, he jumped into a passing train and started waving at me goodbye. I woke up crying and ran to my mom. She said, "Let's call your grandfather so we can say hi to him." She said, "Let's call your grandfather so we can say hi to him." Yeah. Instead, we got connected with my mom's brother.
Did he actually give him
Crying on the phone. No, he didn't cry, so he died. Crying on the phone, saying that he was just about to call my mom since my grandfather had an unforeseen heart attack and passed away at the exact time I saw him in my dream.
Oh.
So the grandfather came to like, you know, like people say that before maybe a family member died, like they had
the feeling or something.
So the grandfather knew. That means he came to say goodbye to her before he died. Oh, that's sad. That's not really a crazy story. That's like a sad story.
I feel bad, Loki.
Same. Okay, another one. A few of my friends and I were gathered for a bit of beer drinking. We had only just started, so nobody was more than 2 beers deep. When someone said, "What is that?" and pointed up, there was a blue orb of light floating above the treetop, moving fast, but not that fast, and completely silent. We all saw it, but no one had a clue as to what it was. Okay, that's not crazy. Maybe you guys were just drunk. Okay, maybe you're just drunk. Your team get down. Some people cannot handle alcohol. I don't know. Okay, that did not sound really crazy. Maybe you guys were just drunk, or maybe I don't know. It might be just. Okay, another one. When I was in the 4th grade, I was sitting at my desk, rubbing my eyes, and when I opened them, I couldn't see anything. Eh? It's not funny, but like if
That's the story.
no. Whatever spacey thing happened to you when you rub your like when you rub your eye, you don't see anything. Okay, space. I was panicking. I heard someone say, "Don't worry, you're going to be fine." And I remember thinking, how does the teacher know I can see? When my vision finally came back, the teacher was still up at the chalkboard, and no one around me seemed to have noticed anything. I never told anyone about it. It's so weird and bizarre. I'm sure no one will believe me anyway.
Maybe.
Like it was rubbing his eye. You know when you like rub your eye.
Maybe he was making that type of. You know when you make your face when you can't see and then.
Yeah, and so you could just say, and someone told him, "Oh, don't worry."
That's a bit weird, babes. That's a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Another one.
That's weird.
So I live in a small town in Oregon. That's a super safe, so nobody locks their cars or houses. One day my wallet disappears from my nightstand and I couldn't find it anywhere. A few weeks later, I go into the bathroom and see a note that says Sam was here.
What the flip?
Written in a cutesy font with little sparrows around it. I thought nothing of it at first. One of my roommates always had a bunch of friends over.
Okay.
A week later, I asked her about it and she said she doesn't know anybody named Sam.
Bruh.
I figured the note was mine. 2 days after that, at about midnight, I go outside to smoke a cig. There's this guy just staring at me from across the street.
What the flip?
I got up and walk a few steps and shout at him, "What do you want?" Then he just leaves. The next I go outside and for some reason I feel like I should open up my grill and discover my wallet in there completely untouched. Mind you, I have used this grill since I lost the wallet. I started locking my doors. Yeah, that was your stalker. He was your stalker.
Stalking you.
No, maybe the guy found a wallet. Probably we entered the house and put Sam was there.
Maybe that's gonna be funny. That's
not funny. You know, some people are mad. Some people are crazy. But probably that's what happened.
Not gonna lie.
That was crazy. 16-year-old acting out my younger brother and cousin in a motel room on our way to a family reunion. The place we were staying is seedy and dilapidated, and we are in the middle of what is practically a ghost town. As far as I knew, my family consisted of the only guests at the place for the night. Fast forward about 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. My brother, cousin, and I decided to go get a soda and cookies from a vending machine down the hallway. We were being loud and obnoxious teenagers, of course, but we all fall silent as an older woman comes into the room. Into the hallway. She hunched over, greasy hair, slippers, and agas. Doesn't come close to describing her. Greasy hair, slippers, and agar doesn't come close to describing her face. She took a few steps out and she turned and glared me down. It felt like her eyes cut straight through me. She turns her face from us and walks to another part of the hall and seemingly vanishes.
What the flip?
My nose immediately began to gush blood. I ended up having my teeth and shirt covered in it.
What the flip.
We had to rush back to our
That's a
room
demon, babes. That's a
and get
demon.
toilet paper for the mess. I only ended up telling 1 or 2 people, and even then I left out the bits with the woman. To even think about it, what was she doing there, and what did she want? And where
It's
did
a
she go?
demon. It's a demon, babes. That's all I have to say. I'm low-key scared.
I'm sorry, what
It's a demon, though.
that's as a Christian, I will tell you that was a demon.
That's a
So you
demon.
can't, that is a for. And
I would have started to Psalm 92. The Lord is.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, 92. No.
Psalm 92.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Psalm 92. That is definitely a demon for.
It's a demon.
Around that 1-2 a.m. at night.
That's when they be active. That's when they be active.
That's when they're active. So you just encountered a demon.
Yeah.
From my perspective.
That's what I
And the fact that your nose started gushing blood and your shirt, your hands were filled with blood.
Babes, that's a demon.
It's probably, he's probably not a religious person, so he didn't really think deep.
Yeah, fair enough.
As a religious person, that
I
was me.
understand saying blood of Jesus.
Shantarake, Sundoka, because what?
Read it on my baby verse.
Babe, that's not normal. That's not normal.
I just randomly vanished and you're not asking questions.
That is crazy. 3 years ago, my sister and I would sleep in the living room as like a pretend sleepover of our actual room. We are on separate end of the living room. I was trying to sleep, but my sister kept crying. Eventually, my dad calls out to her and tells her to go sleep with him. Well, at that point, I look over into the kitchen and see this silhouette figure of a man.
Oh, damn.
Standing behind the kitchen and the living room. I thought it was my dad until my sister walked straight through it and into my dad's room. Needless to say, I was rather confused. So, the silhouette guy and sister just. Well, 2 things. Okay, but she didn't say she was many years ago.
I thought she said she was sorry.
Maybe she was a child. Well, that's low-key creepy. It might be either you're hallucinating or.
I'm too stunned to speak, bro. What?
And I thought she was the only one that saw it too.
But because if she said it then, she would have looked crazy.
But at the same time, she said, I'm thinking this girl was like, maybe she was nothing like 10. You know, that's the age you do people. Really. But at the same time, children see a lot of things, but because like there's this like what's it called? Thing that children actually like see spirits. Yeah. So but I don't know. It might be like maybe you didn't see or that's but if that happened to me as a child, I'll actually remember it. I'll remember. That's some things that happened to you as a child. You tell people will think you're crazy. So I
feel like maybe she didn't say it because people would think she's just joking.
But that's actually crazy.
That's
crazy. This one is low-key long. I was raped.
Bro. Oh, it's not funny. Rape is not funny, guys.
I was raped in my high school's men's restroom.
Is he a man?
That's what I don't know. I was doing my business on the toilet when I heard someone open the door to the toilet next to me. I thought nothing of it since I was almost done. I then hear him curse and say there's no toilet paper. He noticed that I'm next to the store and asked if there's an extra roll. There was. I handed him the roll. He thanks me, and when I'm about to pull my pants off, this was into my store. Hey yo! What?
What the flip? Are you a weirdo? So you crawling
Number one, public toilet.
the crusty toilet.
And you crawl under the new fit. Unlocked.
Them stores need to be down. No flipping space. No.
Then he asked, hey, you need help wiping your ass.
No. Pass, babes. No.
I replied, he stands there staring me with his dead eyes, licking his lips like some kind of animal.
Oh my god.
I'm pushing him out of the door. He falls back and almost trips but catches himself on the sink. As I'm quickly washing my hands, you still have time to wash your hands.
Why are you washing your hands, babe? That fresh out.
You have time to wash your hands. You have time to go and wash your hands. So you need to get out of that place ASAP. As quickly I'm quickly washing my hands. It tells me you would like to see my ass.
Okay, are you a little weirdo? That's the question.
Okay, this story is just getting weirder. I tell him to go f himself.
As you should.
And leave the restroom. I walk briskly out of the door and behind me to see if he was following me. I did not see him leave the restroom, but kept my eyes on the door until I got back into my class. He never left the restroom. After school was over, I walked over to inform the school officer what happened, and he said he would look out for any suspicious activity. I did not say anything else to any of my friends, lest they mock me. I don't know if anything happened to that guy, but I'm damn well I got out of that area. I swear the only reason why IB programs are in shitty ghettos area is to raise the, I don't know what's IB programs are in shitty ghetto area is to raise the school average so that it doesn't get shut down. There's been more crime happening in and around that school. Bro just baited out of school. I'm not gonna read about it. Bro baited out of school, but that is some.
Why are you crawling under the dirtiest thing?
No. So for you to crawl under the store, I'm telling you, that if that was.
Okay, me, I would have just started stepping on your face the moment I saw your head crawling out.
What in the world?
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
That is creepy. The fact that you crawl under the store and do you need help wiping your ass?
No, babe.
Excuse me, sir, I would like you to leave.
I need help with you leaving, babe. Get out of my face.
I think it's a guy.
Oh, so it's gay.
So the guy was
Chichi.
and the fact that he was like he couldn't even tell his friend because he's going to get mocked for it. It's a guy. That's crazy because if a girl will not mock you for that kind of thing.
Obviously.
It's a guy. That's crazy. Okay, this is the last one. When I was 4 years old, I woke up suddenly crying and distraught at 6 a.m. in the morning. My mom came into my room to comfort me and wasn't sure what was wrong, as it was unlike me to wake up so early. Later the day, we got a knock on the door from a police officer to inform my mom that my dad was dead in his car.
Oh my god.
It was not until later she found out his time of death was approximately around the time I woke up in tears that morning. She just had a gut feeling it was connected.
Oh, that's actually so sad. Like, that's so crazy. That's just sad.
That's sad. And you know, a lot of people say that. Like, I think we heard the story. Like the girl.
Yeah, the girl that said when she died and when her sister died, bro.
Bro.
That's actually so sad. Damn.
A lot of people say that when maybe a family member or someone.
Yeah, you get a feeling. You get a feeling.
No,
You get that feeling when somebody dies.
Well, anyway, guys, that is the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want us to react to anything, any suggestion, don't forget to leave it in the comment section. And yeah, bye.
Bye, guys.